Hey, and welcome to our Pesach message. We're going to apply the concept of Hashem's oneness to the story of Pesach and talk about how Pesach is leaving Egypt and how you and I can leave Egypt every day.
Every day, as if we left Egypt today, B'chol dar v'dar, in every single generation and every single day, a person is supposed to feel as if he's left Egypt today. What on earth does that mean? Mitzrayim comes from the word Meitzar, constraints, boundaries, narrow spaces. So we're supposed to consider ourselves as if leaving Egypt is taking us out of these narrow, tight places. How do we actually do that? Look at the Pesach, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, a completely separate mitzvah, yet this mitzvah will express the same exact point. Recognizing Hashem's oneness brings a person to true freedom. True freedom is the recognition that this moment is exactly as it should be. That's what we mean when we say Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. Hashem is one. This moment is exactly right. How did I get there? Well, imagine a snake shedding its skin. It's like our soul, desperate to shed the confines of its body. Our neshamas come from this amazing source, from underneath Hashem's holy throne. And from that high, wonderful, awesome, special place where they completely feel its oneness, suddenly it's thrust down into this world and it's stuck in a skin that it doesn't really want and forced to do things that doesn't really express its true essence.
What do I mean by Shema Yisrael Hashem is one? Hashem made this moment right now and everything about it, the circumstances, mood, personal past history, everything that builds up to the right now is just creating an opportunity for you to make a choice right here, right now. That's how you get out of Egypt this moment. The future is in your hands. This minute, you can get out of Egypt. That's an expression of your belief in Hashem being one. Everything is perfect, and now you can make that choice going forward.
The neshama wants to get out of Egypt, and so do we. How do we leave Egypt? What's the strategy? First of all, we got to shed that snake skin. We got to get in touch with something more core and more essential. There's some strategies that are built in automatically. It's part of who we are as Jews. Learning Torah connects us. It makes our minds in sync. Doing a technical mitzvah, no matter what it is, it just makes it work. Let me show you something really cool on how learning Torah works. The first word in the Ten Commandments is Anochi, which stands for Ana Nafshi Ksaves Yahaves. I have put my soul into my writings. So when we learn Torah or do a mitzvah that is transcribed in the Torah, we are automatically tapping into that connection that is there. How did it get there? And how do we have it so well built into our Jewish DNA? To answer that, let's go back into Jewish history. Avram sacrificed huge amounts to be able to build that awareness of Hashem into who he is. He was willing to give up his life for his beliefs. Thank God it didn't happen. He was saved from the fire that Nimrod wanted to throw him in. But in Avram's huge Mesirat Nefesh, he implanted into the DNA of every single one of his descendants this amazing recognition of Hashem's oneness. That's both his physical descendants and his spiritual descendants as well, through his Mesiras Nefesh. We remind ourselves of Avram's self-sacrifice every single day when we say the Shema. We also remind ourselves of leaving Egypt. Have a look at it. We end with Ani Hashem Elokechem at the end of the third paragraph of Shema, linking back to that original source at the beginning of Shema. Listen, Israel, God is one. It's very easy for us to get stuck in Egypt. So we need to remind ourselves that we want to get out of our skin of our bodies by doing mitzvot. That is the key. That's the strategy to get out. We remind ourselves that Hashem is one. He took us out of Egypt to recognize his oneness. This Pesach, let your soul shine through. Shema is our get out of jail free card. Get beyond. Do it today.
Thank you for joining. I hope you feel empowered to get out of Egypt right now, today. If you want to look up more, have a look at the source, Parak Mem Zayin Tanya, chapter 47. And now go out there and make today be the day that you get out of your Egypt.